you're not afraid to be honest.
Yeah.
You're not afraid to say exactly what's on your mind.
Nope.
So my question is, what is on your mind about this new race car?
Everything is different. I think as you look at the new car, it's the seat, the steering wheel, and the dash are the only thing that are the same from everything that I've driven that's evolved over the last 20 years. So I think as you get into the car, everything is different. The way the steering feels is different. The way the car rides is different. The things that you can see out of the mirror is different. The pedals feel different. They're in a different spot. The list is endless. So, it's like starting over again, going back to school, other than the fact that it's a race.
Mm-hmm.
I think from my standpoint, all the switches are in a different spot. Everything feels different, and you have to be open-minded to be able to adapt and adjust. And I think that's really going to be the story of the year. And I think, coming into the year, it's really the first year that I've come in with zero expectations because you don't know what to expect. Mm-hmm. You don't know whether it's going to be good, bad, or are we working uphill, downhill? Is it going to be hard to drive? Are you going to have a ton of tire fall off? What is actually going to happen? So, once we start to hone in on those things of knowing the nuances of the car, get comfortable in the seat as far as what you do from a driving standpoint and the things that you need to do on super speedways and road courses and short tracks and we've gone through a lot of different tests and been in the simulator a lot and there's a lot more thought and time that has gone into leading into this particular season, just because we have to use the tools that we have, and most of that is, I did a couple of tests, but most of that is simulation, and
Mm-hmm.
and in the end, a lot of that is going to be communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, drivers like their routines. When you got in it for the first time, were you like, really, or did you take it as a challenge? Like, yeah, I'm going to go after this.
The first time I got in it, there was just so many things that were false about the things that were going on the safety side of the car, the way that the car drove, things that you felt it was just going to spin out. And I got in it the first time. I'm like, oh, it's just a race car. Yeah, sure, there are a lot of things different, right? But I think that the best way to explain it is, you've driven your street car for however many years, 5, 6, 10 years, whatever it is.
30.
Don't say it.
30.
Okay. 1992 Honda Accord.
Okay. Well, once that Honda Accord finally blows up,
It never will.
or once you have to change, you're going to get into a different car. I won't even call it a new car.
Yeah.
Because a new car from '92, you might just go to an 02.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, you're going to get in it. And the
Right.
steering's going to feel different. You're going to have to shift it different. It might not have an engine in it. I don't know. But everything about it's going to feel different, and that's really what our race cars were. For me, I've sat in the same seat since 2009. I've sat with the same pedals and the same feel, and knew exactly what I wanted. Now it's all the feel is different, and everything has changed, and you got to basically develop what you want and learn a new feel of this is the parts and pieces that you're given, so this is what it's going to feel like. Now you need to adapt your driving style and the things that you do. But I think that's one thing that Rodney and I have had a little bit of success with is the fact that we've been very open-minded to change and the evolution in this garage you have to be able to keep up with, because it's going to evolve. There's too many smart people. As you go throughout the garage, there's so many things that happen that people don't realize, and it's. They've already made a rule change. We had a rule change after the first practice. So, that's the type of quality people that you have in the garage, and they're going to outthink NASCAR. And NASCAR stepped right in and said, "Okay, we're going to make it so you can't do that." But that's going to happen a lot.